Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Space Nerd Plays Attack of the B-Team. I got an awesome episode for you guys filled with some cool tips, tricks, and hints that is going to make your Let's Play or your gameplay of Attack of the B-Team a lot simpler, save you some time and resources. So let's just hop right into things. What we're going to be doing, the first part of this episode, is making an infinite obsidian generator. And there are a few things we're going to need to do this. First of all, we're going to need a magmatic dynamo. Grab that out of my item system. And while that's coming up, I'll just pull up the crafting recipe just so you could get an idea of what you're going to need. A magmatic dynamo. We're going to need some Invar gears, 3 ingots of Invar, and a redstone transmission coil. So the redstone transmission coil is 2 redstone on either side of a silver ingot. And the Invar gear are just 4 Invar around an iron ingot. So lots of Invar for this. And in case you forgot how to make Invar, basically it is ferrous metal and iron put together. Let's take a look. If you could do that in the smeltery, 2 iron per 1 ferrous metal, or you could pulverize them and mix the dust. So let's see. Invar blend. See, 2 iron and 1 pulverized ferrous metal. Get you 3 Invar blend that you can smelt up into bars. Alright? So we have that. We're going to need also a lava fabricator. That's how we make it. In case you missed it, because I clicked that pretty fast. Lava fabricator. It's a piece of obsidian, a machine frame, 2 plastic sheets on top, 2 magma creams, 2 blaze rods, and a redstone reception coil, which is 2 redstones on either side of a gold ingot there. We are also going to need a place to put our infinite amounts of obsidian. And right here we have a place that will hold up to 2 billion of them, a deep storage unit. That takes a machine frame in the middle and 4 plastic sheets. And 4 strong boxes, which is just a chest with 4 tin on the sides there. So we have our deep storage unit. And in the middle here we have our igneous extruder. Very simple to make. Piston, machine frame, 2 glass, 2 tin, and a pneumatic servo. Alright, we have all this. Now we're going to need a fluid duct. I'll just grab all of them. I only have 8. I don't think we're going to need all 8. We have that. And finally, a bucket of lava. Okay. Another thing we're going to need is an aqueous accumulator. I'm not going to craft one here because I already have one hidden down here. Because this one, this igneous extruder is producing smooth stone for me. Infinite smooth stone. I have 97,000 here. And on this side of the cobblestone one, I have one hidden. This does not need a water source or a lava source. So you could just put the igneous extruder with a bucket of water and a bucket of lava, set it to cobblestone, and it'll just make cobblestone forever. I have 195,000 cobblestone stored there. Alright. So I do have 2 buckets of water hidden down here, which we're going to want to grab and get out of here so we could replace it and get this going the way we want. So 2 buckets of water are gone. There we could see our aqueous accumulator. Accumulating aqueous. Perfect. Let's grab our crescent hammer and get this stuff out of here. Alright, so what we're going to want is to dig 2 blocks down. From where we're going to have our obsidian. Oh, I forgot about that label I have on there. So 2 blocks down where we're going to have our obsidian deep storage unit. Am I full on inventory now? Alright, let's put these upgrade chips away. We'll talk about that in a second. Put that away. And the sapling ones we'll put away for now. Also that. We'll talk about the hooking it up to the item storage system in just a moment. So we're 2 blocks down. Alright. Actually, I'm sorry about that. We need to be 3 blocks down. So let's dig that out real quick, like. Alright, and here we have our aqueous accumulator. That goes there. And we're going to put our 2 buckets of water down on either side. Aqueous accumulator requires 2 source blocks of water on 2 sides of it in order to produce water at its highest rate. Alright, and just so we have an idea how things are going to go, this is going to be our smooth stone. It's going to stay where it is, and that's where our obsidian is going to go. So we have our 2 igneous extruders, and they're going to go below each one. So we pop our fluid ducts here and here, and now we set igneous extruder to receive water from the bottom. This is the one for the obsidian, and the same thing for here. Perfect. So we got the water down, but we need infinite lava in order to make infinite obsidian, right? So that's where the lava fabricator comes in. We'll pop that right here. And you're going to be surprised how easy this is. It's almost cheaty, but it works, and I don't think... Hey, if it works, it works. And if it stops working, I'll let you guys know. But until then... So all you do is hook up a magmatic dynamo to it. Lava fabricator, magmatic dynamo, right? Then we use our fluid ducts to connect one to the other. And then also to connect the pipe to the igneous extruder. And let's set it to receive the lava from the right side. Now, watch closely, guys. This is where the magic happens. All we got to do is put 1 bucket of lava in the magmatic dynamo, and it's going to power the lava fabricator, and it's going to make power for us. Look at that, how fast it filled up. Full. So now this is going to output to the top. Sorry about that. I always forget to turn my phone off when I start recording. And let's get rid of that cobblestone in here. And this is going to be making smooth stone. We need to put a bucket of lava in there. So now this is producing obsidian being stored here where it can be infinitely produced. So all I got to do is just AFK here, and it's going to be making obsidian for me, smooth stone for me, and cobblestone for me, all automatically without even having to think about anything. My obsidian needs are fulfilled for here on out. And all we gotta do is cover this up. We could use some... Where's my saw at? You saw that? Let's make some panels. 3, 4. We got some slabs and we got some panels. I don't know why I prefer using panels. Cover that up. Cover that up. And a panel here. You would never know. You would never know that all this is here and it's making... Look at that. We already got 12 obsidian without even trying. So the only thing we're going to have to change here, there's not enough room to put our saplings in. So we're going to have to add in another row of pipes. So extend our network by 1. It's done very simply. Now, they do need to be divided from each other on each row to work more efficiently. So we're going to use some more of these panels See, I didn't make too many on purpose. I made as much as I was gonna need to get this done right. Dang it! Messed that up. No, I sound like a derp. Okay, so that's all hooked up, and now we could put in all the junction pipes on either side here. And I'm gonna be a little bit short, man. I'm gonna need more. Oh well. 4 and 1, 2. Give me more paneling, please. Where's my saw? Panels. Perfect. Pop that there. Now this is getting a little tight for my liking, so why don't we just bust out this wall. Move it back 1. And we'll move all this back. I could do that off camera in a second. Actually, I could do this a lot faster with a hammer. Alright, so we go like this. And we go like this. And that's pretty much it. Not super a lot faster, I guess. Almost done. Oh, this is going to mess up all of our smooth stone. Get rid of this stuff. Update the blocks. Get rid of this stuff. Is there more lurking around here? Guess not. Fill all this in. Ooh, this has got to get out of there. And we get some more gold out of the deal. That's always good. Alright, and I'll move this junk back later on. So now, what we can do, we have our deep storage unit with the oak saplings. We'll pop that here. And now this is the third one over on the bottom. So we hop here, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Take out the responder chip and broadcaster and pop those in the correct one. And now we're going to have to program the responder chip and the broadcaster for the Obsidian. For that, I'm going to need something real quick here. And that is the router utility. You guys may have seen this before. This is how we program the chips to have the upgrades. Now the item responder chips don't need an upgrade. The broadcaster chips do take the upgrade, and it does help if we put the chips in our inventory before we do this. Perfecto mundo. We could drop this off for now. Alright, so we right click with that and put that in to upgrade. So we'll put the LX. Actually, you could just shift click this stuff in there. And hit install, and now you see if you hit shift, it'll show you that we have all the what's someone call it? All the upgrades installed. Almost done. We have to head back here and grab an obsidian. I think we're gonna have plenty. Perfect. There we go. And let me just make sure with this one. Oak sapling. Responder. Right. So the responder chip we have to program by right clicking in the air with it. And priority, we want to set that to the highest. Okay. And the filter, we're going to whitelist only Obsidian. And it's going to be the highest priority. That means if we ever stick any Obsidian to be input into our system, it's going to go here. Always here, because it's the highest priority thing. And that's the third one on the bottom. So we got the responder. The broadcaster, all it needs is to be configured once. So preference, we could leave at 0, I believe. Filter mode, blacklist, we leave it on blacklist and nothing in here. So it shows everything that's in there. It's only going to be Obsidian. And we could leave extraction orientation default. We don't have to worry about that. So we are all set. Our Obsidian is hooked up. All we got to do is pop our label back in on here. Shift right click on that and shift right click with an empty hand to put in the label. Make a new label for our Obsidian. And now to get everything put into there, what we do is just take all the Obsidian out of our system. Yes. Ask for it all to come on in, and while that's coming in, let's grab all the oak wood so we can make a new label for it. Let's see what the recipe is. Label. Oak wood label. Just a bunch of slabs. So let's make some slabs. Okay, oak wood label done. And we have all the Obsidian in our inventory now, and we just pop it back into the system. And that's it. It's all going to be in our deep storage unit here because we set it up correctly. See? 218, 219. Give it a second. It's going to make another one for us. 220. How about that? Infinite Obsidian for days. Pop that there, and now we know Obsidian is there. How about that, guys? I'm thinking maybe to make these either the mangrove or the ghostwood labels, because those are white. If I do end up doing them, I'll let you guys know how they look. Just thought you might be interested. So we got all of this hooked up. We have an infinite Obsidian selection. I'm gonna go ahead and move all this stuff back off camera, and then we're gonna come back together because all that hard work today has definitely built up a big appetite. And Gina said she was gonna give us some cooking lessons today. So for the next part of the show, we're gonna talk about the Food Plus mod. See you in a second. Okay guys, I did want to show you one thing before we do the Food Plus mod, and I move this. And this is a little bit of a cheaty thing. Do you see these ender backpacks on the armor stands? The Bibliocraft armor stands, right? This is the only way to be able to put an ender. Why do I keep saying Obsidian? We've made the Obsidian thing and stuck in my brain. So this is the only way that we could get these ender backpacks in our inventory in order to enchant them. You see? Now, if I place this down, there's no way to pick this up. If I just hit it till it broke, it would teleport to a random spot and we'd probably lose it. You have to put it on while you're not wearing a chest plate. So if you have one of these on you and you want to put it in your inventory to enchant it, just hop over to one of these armor stands. You're all set. Right in your inventory. And why don't we enchant one together just to make sure that we can do this together. What do we have here? Unbreaking. That's always good. And protection 4. What else do we want to put on there? Let's clean up some inventory space. How about last stand? Yeah, we'll put last stand on there. I think that's what I have on here. Yeah, protection, unbreaking, last stand. So let's see if we could use our auto anvil to do this. We'll put the ender backpack. No, it won't let us. Can we do it with a regular anvil? Let's do protection 4. 6 levels. We have an enchanted ender backpack. Let's put unbreaking on it. I guess not. Unbreaking doesn't work, I guess because it doesn't have a durability. Let's pop last stand on there. That works fine. Very interesting. So now we have an enchanted ender backpack. Let's see how that looks here. Ooh, that looks kind of derpy. Kind of don't like it. But useful anyways, because those things offer you very limited armor. Look at that. Well, guys, I'm going to finish up here and go meet up with Gina upstairs and get something to eat. Okay, let's head on upstairs and go see our girlfriend Gina. Honey? Honey? Oh yes, come in, dear. Hey Gina, how are you, my sweetheart? You're looking well. Quite portly, I might add. Oh, you know me. I'm in here making food all day for you, and I try to sample everything. Oh, yes, yes, dear. Beautiful as ever. So, it seems you have a table set with a beautiful candelabra. And we have drinks now? What do we have? Ooh, some soda. Let's give that a drink. Oh! We threw the can! Sorry, honey. Oh, wow, that's so funny. So, dear, I'm going to explain to the kind folks about the new world generation in Food Plus that there is. Okay, honey, make sure to hurry back so we can make something to eat. Yes, dear. Alright, I'm done with the fake voice, guys. But there is some new world gen, like I mentioned. There are new fruit trees added by Food Plus. And one of the things I love to do off camera on my own is explore the world. I mean, look at all this area I've explored. And it's just so much fun to fly around, look at the different biomes, the different world generations. So I found all the different types of trees. So let's head on upstairs and plant one of each kind, just so that we could take a look at it, what it looks like when you find it in the world, and how the fruits generate, the fruits of our labor, so to say. Okay, squeaky chair time. So let's grab, first of all, we're gonna need our lumber axe, of course, and let's find a nice little area to deforest. Let's look at the map. You know, it looks nice, this area right here. That's to our rightish. Yeah. Looks like there's no trees around there. Perfect. Alright, so the first tree we got is... Let's get rid of these willows. Willow, go away. You go away now. So let's make some bone meal. And let's plant ourselves a willow tree. Why is there a weird hole here? Oh well. We'll put that right here. Pear sapling. I'm sorry. So these are the pear trees. Looks very much like an oak tree. And chop it down. Leaves decay. And we get pears for days. So we got some pears. Let's see what we can make with that. So it looks like we could put it in a squeezer, make pear juice, or we could mix it with a whole bunch of other stuff and make fruit pie. I love fruit pie. Alright, up next we got banana sapling. I wonder what we'll get from that. It looks like an oak tree again. Bananas look kind of derpy. These leaves are not the best texture, but it's Minecraft. You got to use your imagination. Bananas for days. And let's see, the banana, what do we use that for? Oh, it seems it has no use, so you just eat the banana. How much hunger do you recover? 1.5. Okay. So we did the pear, we did the banana. There's a coconut. Hey, get back where you belong. Coconut sapling. Ooh, that looks pretty cool, actually. Make that grow up big and strong. That's another derpy one. You'd think it'd look more like a palm tree. Alright, so let's cut it down. See, we get a bunch of cocoa nuts. I've got the lovely bunch of coconuts. Deedly deedly. And it has no use again. I guess we could eat those again. I need to get hungry. One of the tips I do to get hungry is summon my minions. Guys, let me unsummon you and summon you. Unsummon you and summon you again. There we go. Now we're hungry. And unsummon minions. Go away. Coconut. Let's see what you recover. That looked like 2. So the coconut's better food than the banana? Yeah. Coconut's better than banana. Who knew? We got a cherry sapling. Let's see what you look like. Oh, you're so cute, pretty coconut darling cherry sapling. You cutie. Let's cut it down. Alright, give us cherries. Cherries for days. What can we do with cherries? I love cherries, guys. They're in season now, and I grab them from the grocery store. These giant, beautiful cherries are so good. So it looks like we can make some cherry juice. Good stuff. Let's organize that up a little bit. So we did banana, pear, coconut, cherry. The old orange. The Florida classic. Orange tree looks pretty good. I wish I'd switch it up and like add some that didn't have fruit because it's a little bit too much. But overall, I like it. So that gives us oranges, of course. And what do we use oranges for? I bet, yeah, orange juice for sure. And that's part of the fruit pie recipe. Looks like we're going to make a fruit pie today, I bet, guys. Last but not least, kiwi sapling. For my watchers down under. Are you from down under? Leave in the comment. I would love to know. Kiwi leaves. Again, I don't even know what a kiwi tree looks like. But let's cut her down. Well, did we even eat an orange? Let's eat an orange. I wish we'd peel it. It's kind of gross. Yeah, it looks like 1.5. Same as the banana. Let's summon some more minions to get hungry again. Where's my minion rod? Minions! Unsummon. Summon. Unsummon. Summon. Perfect. Let's do a hunger job. Real hungry now. And what were we eating? The kiwi? What do you give me? 1.5. We're at 3 now. So that's it for all the new world generation that's in the latest update of the Attack of the B-Team. Pick up this stuff because we can. And let's warp back home. Whoa. Whoa, peeking through the world. And let's dump this stuff in there. That in there. And the bones and bone meal could go too. Let's go back upstairs to see Gene. You saw that iron in my inventory. That was for a reason, because you saw the squeezer. Now, when I loaded up the newest recommended version of Attack of the B-Team, my coffee grinder turned into this, a juicer. So, the coffee grinder used to require these blades that we make like this, I believe. Yeah. So there's a stack of blades. I guess they're for the juicer now. So let's try some cherry juice. We juicing. I wonder how much juice we'll get from one blade. It looks like a lot. So the cherry juice, let's compare. What do we gain from juicing the cherry? Alright, so we eat the cherry, gives us 1 haunch. Eat the cherry juice, 2 haunches. So, ooh, look at that! It makes a cute little cutie animation. And it turns green when it's juicing. That's awesome. I love this game. Alright, let's put back some of these. Yeah, the kiwi goes next to the kiwi. Coconut goes with the coconut. Orange with the orange. Banana. And the pear. So let's take a look at the fruit pie. Where's the fruit pie? So that's an apple, an egg, strawberry, a pear, melon, orange. That looks a little annoying to make. Gina, should we make a fruit pie for the peeps? Let's do it. So let's fresh pick a melon and a, what is it? An apple. Because only the freshest ingredients in Space Nerd Farms. Fresh picked melon. Fresh picked apple. The eggs are not fresh picked. We're gonna have to see if we... Ooh, let me in. B-dubs, you blocking my way. Magic. Okay. Do I have eggs here? I don't not have eggs here. That's fine. We get some eggs right here. So we got an apple. Let's get some eggs. Action. We just make one fruit pie. Come on. Give me the egg. You in there? Hey. Open up. Give me the egg. Thank you. Hi, Janeway. You want a steak? You're a good girl. Good girl. Heading back up. Ooh, too far. Alright, so what else we need? We got it. Strawberry, a pear, and an orange. Strawberry we have here. Pear. And orange. And I bet you we have to make it on the worktop. Yeah. So it's egg, apple, strawberry, pear. Egg. Apple. Strawberry, pear, orange, and a melon. We have a fruit pie. So we have dessert. Can we place that here like that? We got a fruit pie standing up. Actually, let's put it on the plate. Why do we have plates? And what else are we gonna have to eat? Let's see. Let's look at food. Plus, now I am American, gotta have a hamburger, so that's 2 bread slices, which we put that, and a steak. We got some wheat here. Let's put those, can we just do it like this? No, we're gonna use a regular crafting bench for the bread, so we do that. Put the bread in here, and we got 2 bread slices like this and that, and pop that. Hamburger. Yeah. Do we have cheeseburger? Let's look up for a burger. No, just hamburger. I prefer cheeseburger, but we'll live. And finally, we got fruit pie, hamburger. We got soda. We're gonna need some fries. Some French fries. So we got some chips. How do we make chips? 3 potatoes like that. Where's my potatoes at? There they are. 1, 2, 3. Put that here. Some chips. And let's cook up the chips. I'm so hungry now. I'm getting hungry in real life. Thank you for the chips. So, guys, what I'm gonna do here is actually give me this. Let's arrange our plates. So we got hamburger here. We got some French fries. We got a fruit pie. And I believe in the fridge, yep, we got another soda. So I'm going to sit down. And then, why is this showing up upside down? That's very sad. Oh, well. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy this delicious meal with my beautiful girlfriend. And guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it for me. Really would appreciate that. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. See ya!